I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and I have a lot of leftover dye. We've got dye from our January ChemKnits Dye Along live stream, dye from a Patreon color challenge, and so go check out the ChemKnits Patreon to see early access to what's going on with that. And then dye, some more pink dye. I think this is pink orchid, that's pink orchid. These are all mixes, and these are some deep colors that I'm not even gonna say, because ultimately we have a lot of leftovers, and I am gonna let my assistant...
Me?
Yeah, say your name.
Ryder.
And I'm gonna let my assistant, Ryder, who turns 6 tomorrow, help decide the direction that we're gonna do with these colors. All of these are commercial acid dyes, and I'm gonna be doing the pouring today, but Ryder's gonna tell me what to do. Sound good?
Yes.
Oh, so what do you want me to do?
I want you to mix them.
You want me to mix them? Do you want me to mix all of them together?
No, not all of them.
Because that would be pretty silly.
Wait.
But you don't want me to mix all of them together and just see what color we end up with.
Yes. First, we need that pink and dark green.
So we need pinks, okay, and
dark
green. There's only a little bit of the dark green, okay.
That's a lot.
So these ones you want me to mix together?
Well, also 1 cup of blue.
1 of the blue cups?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, and what about the rest of the colors?
Those colors we'll set to the side. But
Okay.
we'll mix some of them with what we end up with. So we can see if we can decide if we want to add more colors when we're done mixing those ones. And if we don't want to, then we cannot use those colors.
I see. I was filming Ryder there as he was telling me what colors to do. So we set aside the pinks, 1 blue, and the dark green, and we're gonna mix those together.
Yes.
And see what we get. Okay. And then based on that color, we'll decide what other colors we're gonna add.
Yes.
Okay. Mommy probably would have mixed them all together, which who knows, that may still end up happening. But I am gonna follow Ryder's lead.
Well, if we don't want to add any colors, we won't add any more.
Oh, this pink has been sitting still for a while. Okay.
That's it.
The pink and the dark green.
Ooh, it's tiny.
It's a little bit purplish. And then this is a blue that already had some of that pink in it, actually.
Nice.
And so we've got like a berry purple kind of color.
Great! Now, I think we should add some golden yellow. Some.
You want me to add some golden yellow to
Yes.
it? Okay, let's see.
Like half.
I'm just like half of that golden yellow?
Yes.
Okay, I am rinsing out these cups.
Good.
Okay, so there's not very much golden yellow, so you just want me to put a little bit in.
Yes, I don't want to waste all of it.
Okay.
There.
And anything else?
Oh.
I have like a navy, a dark red.
Navy.
The navy? Okay, there's not very much of it.
Okay, a bit.
Well, no, I'm gonna put all of it in. There's not very much dye in there. Okay, so that's some navy.
What did we end up with?
Okay,
Purple.
yes, we're very purplish. So, do you want to add any other colors, or do you want to leave this where it is?
Wait, do we have any purple?
I've got red and blue, a little bit of green, a little bit of golden yellow. Ooh, look at that color. And we've got some deep red.
How about deep red and blue?
Deep red and blue? Okay.
Yes.
The deep red.
Then,
Then the blue. Then I'm gonna rinse these out. Of course, the deep red didn't have a lot of pigmentation, and the blue did. So not all of these were at 1% strength. The red I have would probably dominate this color. Okay, let's see where we are.
I guess we did turn out with purple, but I just really wanted to make purple.
You really wanted to make purple?
And
Let's see.
And
That's very, very purpley. What do you want to do with the rest of the colors? Do you want to combine those 3 together and see what we get?
Yes.
Okay.
But in a different cup. No.
How about in this cup?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a very good cup.
That's a very good cup. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm actually going to start going this way. We're going to start with our golden.
Wow. It actually looks a bit silver.
Silver. Okay, let's make sure that you guys can see. All right. Now I'm going to add the
Green.
Yep, and I'm gonna get some more water.
It's turning green. It is? Yes. Because yellow is part of green.
That is true. Now, what do you think is gonna happen when we add a lot of red to this green?
Maybe brown.
Maybe brown?
Yeah.
That is not a bad guess, but you know what? We've got a lot of red and a little bit of green. So, hypothesis?
Green.
Hypothesis green? All right, let's see.
I also have brown, and I guess it wasn't neither. Red. It's red.
It's probably gonna be very, very red. Let's see.
I guess I was wrong and Mommy was right.
Well, Mommy has a little bit of an advantage here, honey.
What?
Because Mommy knows a little bit more what's in these colors. But sometime, ooh. All right, so these are the two colors, Ryder, that you helped me mix. And you know what?
What?
I am really, really happy.
Now that we have those colors, we can put them on yours.
That is exactly the plan, my dear.
Or we can mix them together in a cup.
Well, do you want to mix them together?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do that in a pot in a minute. I mean, Mommy's original thought was to mix all these colors together and see what we got. So,
And that's what we're doing.
are you sure that that's what you want to do? Or do you maybe...
Hey, I know. Let's use some of that in the pot and some of that in the pot so we don't use all of it.
One of the things Mommy wants to do right now is to use up all of this dye, because I didn't want the dye sitting in these cups to accidentally spill or anything like that. So I would like to use it.
But I don't really want to use up all of it. So I just wanted to make 3 colors today.
Oh, you want to make a third color? I only have 2 skeins of yarn that are ready to go, but I guess I could get another one. You want us to make a third color?
Yes. All I have to do is mix that one with that one, but not all of it.
I see. Okay,
So
let's...
we'll do half of your idea and half of mine.
Okay, so let's do some red.
That's enough. And some purple.
And some purple.
And that's enough.
Okay, and we can, you know, we can make a little bit more of this color because, let's see.
What it is.
Let's see what it is. Ooh.
What?
That is beautiful.
Nice. We made 3 colors today, and we may mix that with that or that with that.
Yeah, and I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bit more, just a little bit more of that medium color that's a mixture of both.
I guess I did.
So then,
like it.
yeah, so then maybe things won't be too dark. Well, now we're going to have to start setting up some pots.
Of course we do. Maybe 3 pots at a time.
I don't have 3 pots, so we'll do 2 at a time.
Hey,
What?
we can do both of those at the same time.
Yeah, these will be all together, and maybe we'll do this
What?
one on its own.
We have to put those 2 together because they're the same color.
Yes.
And we wanted to make lots of it, right? But we made a teensy bit of it. So we wanted to have the same amount in each cup. But it wouldn't. But if we didn't make a second one, then those 2 would have more than that one. So we made a new one.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much what we did. All right, Mommy's going to go set up some pots, okay?
And I will watch.
Yes, you can watch.
Mommy, I said we do that one.
I'm actually going to do the 2 in the middle first, okay? This dye bath already has some vinegar. It is left over from me overdyeing more of that KnitCrate yarn off camera. And so there's a tiny bit of blue in there. But I'm going to pour in this combo of the two colors we mixed. And I'm gonna get 1 pre-soaked skein of Knit Pick Stroll fingering weight yarn.
Nice.
Which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Ooh, I know you can't see, but here, let me lift it up high.
I saw it when you lifted it up.
You see it when, so this yarn actually pre-soaked in some water with vinegar already. And my plan isn't to just like completely do a dip dye, even though I am dipping it up and down. But I want to get reasonable coverage. There are a lot of colors in here. We could end up seeing some breaking, but this is a beautiful rosy pink. I know it looked red when we did it on the paper towel, and let me see if I can get, and actually, you know, Ryder, we may have absorbed most of this color already. So we might have a little bit of white in here.
What?
Do you want me to layer one of those other colors on top of this one?
Well, not all of one.
No, but how about, let's take some of that pinker color. I have an idea that I think is going to be pretty.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, so I am going to, since that absorbed all that color really fast, I am going to take this, remove a lot of the water so that way I can more easily manage it, and move the zip tie halfway down the skein. Because there's some area on here that did not get very much color that first time, and I wish it had some more color. So,
let's use some of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this pinkier color, purple, sorry, that you mixed. Pour that in, and then come in with this rosier pink and dip into it. And so we're gonna layer these colors, but like very fast.
And really a bit slow.
Yeah, and so, ooh, this is so pretty, but this is allowing me.
Mommy, I want to see the water.
You want to see the water? I know, I need to get the water off of the step stool and then I can bring you over. Here, why don't I do that right now?
So,
I had hot yarn on the step stool. All right, and so, can you see what color is left in the water?
wow.
Not very much, huh?
White.
That's really cool. So
I almost saw none.
you almost saw none?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yup.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me.
We're going to have to put a bit more color.
Well, I don't think I want to add more color to this one. I think that this one is pretty good.
White, I guess.
I really like this. So, what I'm going to do, and I know that I'm like leading the direction, but Ryder is definitely helping me. You're my muse tonight. We are going to steam set this in the end because I want to just use the same dye pot. But this color, Ryder, you make sophisticated colors, kid. Do you know what that means?
No.
It means you make fancy colors.
I guess I too.
Okay. Next up, this is just that purpley color. And I'm going to rinse this out because one of the goals, when Mommy has leftover colors from her projects, Ryder, I like to try to use it all up. Because
why can't you just
it's more
save
fun.
it up for mixing it with the other colors you dye?
Well, sometimes I do that, but today I had dyes that were left over from 3 different projects, and yeah, I just really.
Mommy, I like that pink a lot.
Okay, let's go. Look at this pink.
Yeah, you mean purple, right?
It's a purplish pink, I would call it.
Right. That's what I call it too.
And so I added the whole thing in fast, but then I'm lifting it up. And I'm still dip dyeing a bit, but this is going to be a subtler dip dye than sometimes I do. I don't mind if the end is lighter. I don't know if we're going to have some breaking going on here. What I don't want is for it to be like mega pastel. So I'm going to leave this in here, I think, for about 5 minutes. And then we'll see if we've absorbed most of the color. And again, I am going to go ahead and steam set everything at the very end, so that way the colors are well set. But that way I can just get away with using the one dye pot. Whoa, look at how that last color that we haven't used yet as much It's breaking, so cool. Ryder, do you know what breaking means?
No.
So what colors do you see there?
Okay. Yellow mixed with orange.
Yeah, but didn't that come from one mixture?
Wait.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That means the colors broke. Let me show Ryder's face. And this is the face of my kid while the timer goes off. I mean, when your kid says for their birthday they want to dye yarn, you dye yarn, right, kiddo?
Yo.
But we might do some yarn maybe tomorrow on your actual birthday where you get to pick the colors all together versus doing this leave no dye behind kind of thing. All right. Kid, I am really happy that we ended up making, well, we're going to do one more, but that we ended up making 3 different colors of yarn instead of just making like one color, right?
Wait. Besides, I didn't want to make 2 colors. That won't be very. I didn't want to make one color. That won't be very fun.
Okay.
That's making one.
So here is our last color, which if I remember correctly, what did we mix? Yellow, green. And that green was made out of blue and yellow because I mixed that green myself.
And also, we add yellow to make more green, then we added red.
That's right, that was the order. Okay, now Ryder from my studio picked out a thicker yarn. Why did you pick this yarn?
Because I really like the shape.
You really like the shape? He wanted to pick sparkle, but I said no because I'm using that sparkle yarn for another project that may or may not be out already. So.
Mommy, we did that project on my birthday.
Oh, maybe I'll do that project on your birthday, but you don't get to decide that one. All right, let's go in. And
Nice!
Yeah. So this yarn is Knit Picks Swish DK, which is just 100% superwash merino. And it's not looking as orange as it did on that paper towel where it was separating.
It's found down there.
It does look a little bit orangey in the pot.
And also, oh, wait.
What?
It also looks orange at the top.
It does look a little bit orange at the top. It's sort of almost like tomato colored.
Wait, I say tomato.
You say tomato? Do I say tomato?
I say tomato, you say tomato.
I don't think you know that song, kid. All right. I think that it's a little overexposed. So it is very orangey tomato type color. Very, very pretty. I am going to leave this in here to heat completely. Wow. And I'm going to leave it in there for 30 minutes. And then while that's happening down there, we're going to set the steamer basket back up. So with our 2 fingering weight yarns, so here in the top I have the yarn that we did second that was just that purplish color, and then the yarn that had the reddish and purple combined with a little bit more of the purple. And now I'm going to put the lid on so we will be able to steam set those for 30 minutes since they weren't in very long. Ryder has his hand raised. What's up, kiddo?
So, I was thinking, you know, maybe when you're done, we could use that sparkly on my birthday, and I think I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Dyeing it.
What's your idea?
So, do you have, what colors do you have?
All the colors.
All the colors in the rainbow?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to use yellow, red, and yellow, red, and blue. And then we can mix the colors until we get orange, purple, and green.
You want to mix a rainbow? A sparkle rainbow? Oh my darling kiddo. We will talk more about that. There's a plan. That might be a plan later on this spring. All right. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in 30 minutes. Or actually, hold on. What do you want to say, dear?
So, tomorrow's my birthday, so I was thinking we could dye the sparkly yarn. And since she has all the colors in the rainbow, I think we can mix red with yellow, yellow with blue, blue with red.
I love you, kiddo. You know, that video is something that Mommy wants to do, but that's actually a video I'm planning on doing a little bit later on. It's already on my schedule. Yeah, I know. So.
Wait, do you have tons of sparkle yarn?
No, so that's particular sparkle yarn Mommy's using to make Valentine's Day yarn.
Oh, so maybe we can use a different type of yarn, not as sparkly.
Yes. Do you want? We can do something where we can mix a rainbow. Would you like to do that?
Thin yarn is what I would like on my birthday.
You want to do thin yarn, so you want to do sock yarn.
Yes.
Ah, and you want to mix the rainbow.
Yes.
I love you.
Well, all of the primary colors to make orange, green, and purple.
All right. So why don't we talk about that tomorrow, kiddo? Okay.
Okay.
And if he changes his mind and we don't do that tomorrow, I promise that there will be rainbow color mixing coming up on the ChemKnits Tutorials YouTube channel. This video may be a bit of a mess. It's all over the place, but I'm really, really happy that I let Ryder make some choices for me, because otherwise I think I would have just mixed everything together and I would have missed out on those beautiful purpley pinks, those very warm purples. And I'm very, very happy with those colors that we got. So thank you, Ryder.
You're welcome. I just want to dye yarn near my birthday, but we don't have to dye yarn on my birthday. Well, we had to if we didn't today.
Yes, you did ask to do it this week.
But I just wanted to do it near my birthday, like the day before my birthday or the day after. But we can't do it all 3 days, or just 2, or just even 1.
You know, Ryder, the first yarn you ever dyed was 4 years ago, like this week.
Wait, when I was 1?
Yep. And that yarn is, can you go get that scarf?
Uh-huh. Wait, is that the yarn?
Uh-huh. Okay, and so this scarf here has the first yarn that Ryder ever dyed. It actually has, it was green with a little bit of purple, and then Lucas used up the leftovers in another video, and so I blended the one that Lucas did with more color with the one Ryder did that was more white. And I wear this all the time.
This is my scarf, as you might remember.
Yeah, but Mommy didn't dye that one.
Did someone dye it?
Yeah, well, someone dyed it. The sheep didn't grow that way. But Mommy,
Right.
Mommy made it into a scarf for you. Well, Mommy made it into a scarf and then you claimed it. But you wear it all the time. Aren't you so fancy? Thanks for asking to do a video with me. It has been 30 minutes, so I'm now going to turn off the heat and we are going to set the yarn aside to cool so then I can wash it. Let's wash our Leave No Dye Behind color. You know, I was afraid that there was too much dye to use on just one skein. And I'm still a little nervous that these colors are going to bleed on me. I think we've got some cherry bomb, which can be fine. But oh my gosh, these colors are gorgeous together. Absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, there's no way I am going to intentionally mix these colors again, especially because some of those colors were mixed by feel to begin with, so I don't know what's in all of it. I just know that it's really pretty. Add a little bit of dish soap. I'm going to keep crossing those fingers. It started with me thinking that maybe we'd dye some variegated yarn, but then just not sure how much equipment I wanted to take out and then wash and things like that. And so, man, it was just really, really fun. And Ryder had a blast mixing the colors with me and just seeing what these different colors gave us. And that was super, super fun. I think that with proper planning, I would be comfortable dyeing yarn without the dyes with my kids at this stage. But I would definitely want to try to find gloves that fit them a little better and also not have them in pajamas. So if that is something you're interested in me trying at some point, let me know. But we're not having any bleeding here. So I'm going to finish rinsing out the soap, put the yarn in my spin dryer, and then hang it up to dry. This video is going to be a little messy because I feel like I spent an hour with Ryder combining colors and talking about it, and it was so much fun. I do want to share one little anecdote. His birthday was a week ago today, and earlier this week I was telling him how I dyed up all that sparkle yarn that he wanted me to play with for my Valentine's Day project, actually. And he looked at me and he was like, "You dyed yarn without me? How dare you?" It was so funny. And he was annoyed with me, but then I showed him the pretty sparkle yarn, and then he was happy. Because I reminded him that he can't do every single video with me, but I love that he loves yarn so much. These 3 colors are gorgeous. I think if I was left to my own devices, I would have combined all the colors together, and we probably would have ended up with more things towards that middle shade, and we would have had 2 skeins of that. But playing around with Ryder, we ended up with these 3 colors. And actually, I don't regret it, because Ryder he wanted the thicker yarn. So this one's DK weight, these 2 are fingering weight. I think these 3 colors look really, really good together. And so I'm a little sad that they can't be a set, but we've just got 3 fun tonals. Ooh! Oh, this one has a little bit of the pink. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I think I dipped it. This has part of the pink, a little bit of the red. It's just fun. It's fun, it's pretty, and I just really enjoyed how this all turned out. But how funny, after only a week and a day, I forgot that the middle colorway had, I think I remembered that I used multiple colors on one of them because I wanted more coverage, but I don't think I remembered how that turned out. Do you want to see the yarn you dyed?
Yes!
And how old are you now?
6!
What?
Yes, it's true.
Ryder, here is the yarn that you dyed. Well, the yarn that I dyed, but you picked the colors.
I dyed.
Fine. You helped me mix the colors. You told me what decisions to make.
I'd say it goes in that order. Actually, this is the order.
Hold it up. They can't see it. Wow, that is so beautiful. Do you have a favorite one?
What do you think of this one? It's a guessing game. Guess.
No, thank you.
Nope. Yup.
Oh, that's your favorite?
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite? I actually really like all 3 of those colors together.
What is your favorite? This is purple. This is red, orange, purple.
Probably purple.
Okay, I guess I love this one the most, though.
The orange? Oh, because you like the thicker yarn?
Yeah. I wonder what would be made if we make something with all 3 of these together.
Oh, that would be really, really beautiful.
Uh-huh.
But do you know where the yarn is going to go?
The ChemKnits Creation shop.
The ChemKnits Creations Etsy shop. That is right. Almost all the yarn that I dye in these videos ends up in my Etsy shop, and you can always see the video title and the date the video has come out. And it's a great way to help support the content here. And by buying some yarn, then I can buy more bare yarn, which means we can make even more colors. So should people shop with me?
No.
Why?
Yes, I mean.
Okay, thank you.
And watch this.
What?
3, 2, 1, faster!
Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and let me know if you would like to see Ryder dye more yarn with me, especially that maybe mixing a rainbow.
Pick this yarn. Be the first one to pick this. Be the first one, and don't let anyone else pick it. If you see they're going to pick it, say that you already picked it if you did.
So you give your seal of approval on these colors?
Yep.
All right. Can you thank everyone for watching?
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Don't let your yarn smash your device.
Say bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Yarn says bye too.
Thanks for watching. This is Ryder from ChemKnits. I'm Mommy from ChemKnits, and thank you so much for watching.
Well, one thing. I call Ollie and my brother, but you should call Rebecca.